When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
A piros ajtó. Arra emlékszem. Arra van egy másik gomb, meg egy menekülési út.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire.
Csak oda szerették menni.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Jaj.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've got off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Most kérdésem, Stanley átmegy a piros ajtón. Úristen, de sötét.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The truth is always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I want it to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Nope.
And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Wood? Nagyon wood? Most akkor még? És ijesztés?
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful. If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I actually feel happy. No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Go back. Geronimo! A sérre!
Thank God. You had me worried there for... No. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Még egyszer nem most leszek. Alonzi!
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. Can you do
Na
that
most is kell legjobb. Most már vagyok megint mentoláltam szokni saját magam.
Is this really how much it is like? But you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be ready? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation?
Gary free stands!
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
Nem fogok még sajnálni.
Looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
Már idegesít, hogy állandóan beszélsz a fejembe, és én csak azt szeretném, hogy elfogyjon a tequilán. Úgyhogy... Vinetú! És azt hiszem, akkor vége ennek is. Vagy se valami hasonló. Úgyhogy... Következő adag. Nagyon rakott citrom. Nem is tudom, melyiket választom, mert négybe csak beleharapok, mert citrom, mert nem vagyok oda. De... nem akarom. De hát az élet nem kívánságműsor. Úgyhogy... kapjál többet összes rosszat. Még 3 visszajuzállom. A baj. Mert ebben sem vagyok biztos, mert utólag visszanéztem az Outlast Whistleblower-t, és nagyon sem mondtam, hogy talán 2.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's
2, meg 3 izé maradt, de... 9. Kapú. Meg 3. Nem nagyon jól duplázni a következő játéknak. Úgyhogy... muszáj motiválni magam. Most ennyit marad, szóval.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
My life. Én azért elgondolkodtam, hogy én miért is csinálom ezt.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ebben belegondolva, ez a hülye játék kihozza az én filozófikus énemet.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming new age.
Azért is beszól, mert nem vagyok hajlandó meghallgatni azt, amit pofázni akar nekem. Az ezen tetszik.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the open.
Tudjátok, mit tanuljuk meg? Egy kis Cannibal Corpse, az igazán inkatózani. Meg a Vivaldi-tól, persze. A 2 az... Nyomódj már meg! Szóval, ez a kézzenei stílus, ez tökéletesen összefügg. Úgyhogy iszonyat profi vagyok Meg ilyesmi.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Tudod, miért nem kérdezte talán a Stanley annak, hogy
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Hadd mondjam el. Tehát. Stanley miért nem kérdezte talán annak, hogy megmész a munkája, meg stb. Mert ő egy kibaszott mérnök, azért az meg, és egy mérnök az nem kérdező, és
csinálja. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? Nope. But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Most meg fog csinálni egy igazi Piano Hero játékot. Figyeljetek. Oké. Ez most egy ilyen rakétasíró akar lenni, vagy valami portál egy másik dimenzióba. Bármelyik az a Half-Life és nem a Stanley, de kettő az igazából majdnem egy motorral készült.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I help you do, but you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off, you have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do, for example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent. Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode. eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. This is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious about you, about me, where we're going. I barely know where to start.
Hé, miért csukott ebbe? Nyitódjál ki! Nyitódjál ki! Nem azt mondtam, hogy Narrátor csinálj, azt csinálsz, amit én mondok. Vagy, várj csak. Mindegy, érthető volt. Biztos igazad van.
Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
No nem basz föl, ha csak érted változni, nem tudom mit csinálni.
Swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn. I have to say this though, this version of events has been watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you. Rich. Almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with, will be even better.
Csak Norris, aki
24 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, running from button screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones, or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won, solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is? Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. To control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock screen. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment
It's official. Ez a narrátor egy paraszt. Most komolyan, tehát... Ki van olyan idióta, aki ilyet csinál a saját karakterével? Azt szóljon meg, Narrátor. Csak szopat engem. Tudjátok, nem is az van, hogy most jó, most hobbi szinten bekapcsolok egy bombát. Nagyon fasz. De legalább valami utasítás lenne arra, hogy nekem mit kéne nyomkodnom. Ez így szörnyű. X.
Narrátor ez. Hihetetlen, de nagyon felcsesz.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
A kurva anyám.
No matter how hard Stanley
What?
worked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
What? A fasz. Bebugoltam. Szépen... Nem ezt kiszökni? Ha? Mi a jó Isten van?
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Mi? Kurvára mondtad meg.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like, right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you're literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game.
Bebugosítottam a játékot, de annyira, hogy még egy endinget is kaptam volna érte.
And see how long you can maintain.
Ez ilyen már így sétálok a sejbe is. És izé.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningless
Stanley, te rohadt gombnyomogató-mérnök.
brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
Részkel az orrom, meg a szemem, meg rosszul a hajam. Meg úgy, nem tudom. Részkel a szakállam is. Most igazából nekem ezt kell kinyomnom és kinyitnom a játékot, mert ezért olyan ending, hogy akkor szűk meg a létezése, amikor én azt mondom, hogy vége legyen a endingnek. Akkor kitalálok ilyen baromságot. De az a vicces, hogy itt érzékel, itt az épület. De nem tudok arrébb menni, mert láthatatlan fal blokkolja, amikor én nem látom jobban. Ez azt jelenti, hogy valami láthatatlansági mezőbe van állásban. Csak azt nem értem, hogy akkor mi az? Ablak. Ez mi a tököm? Az miért? Lehet, hogy az a részen megsért a mezőbe, aki neki adott egy kavicsot és nem úgy működik, hogy kéne. Bassza meg a narrátor. Nem fog én szorkozni. Tequila, gyere hozzám! De ne feleségül, mert nincsen pinát. De tudod, hogy azért szeretlek. Na, egy kicsit. Mert ugye az igazi. De nem igaz, hogy megint ezt a szart akarom, hanem csak. Meghal. Mondom, csússzál már rá. Hát akkor... Ez a cicomnak kb. 5 alkalom óta rágom. De direkt felszereltek 9 darabot, de... A lány után... Nincsen hangolta a citromhoz. Ez az 5 kis bogyó egész csak jobb volt. Ráadásul a citrom ez olyan erős, hogy még csak a fogaimat érintem rá, és már az is megkövítsem.